still out here. It's the afternoon. It's a nice day outside. A few days after the fight, we've had time to reflect, think about certain things. Losing isn't in anyone's nature, whether you're playing chess, PlayStation, or competing at a high level in sport or in business. And I took my first loss. How to explain that feeling?
Let me tell you the truth. Nobody is proud of this thing you call Nigeria. Okay, for this country. Not even the politicians parading themselves as your leaders that wants to make Nigeria workable. They will lie to you, tell you that they want to make Nigeria workable. They want to get Nigeria on track. All this bullshit. Let me tell you, nobody, including them, is proud to be a Nigerian. Let me portray this point. These politicians, their children, they school abroad. If they are proud of Nigeria, their children will be schooling here in Nigeria. These politicians, they bank abroad. All the money they have stolen from the public force, they didn't keep it here. They didn't invest it here. They carried all of them abroad. What of properties? They invest abroad. What of medical insurance? Oh yes, including your president, his medical insurance, and that of all of your politicians, down to the local government chairman, abroad. And you tell me you are proud to be a Nigerian. The most disgraceful part of it is that, and the most painful part of it is that, for you to go to represent this country with their flag, you come back disgraced. Of course, let me tell you that young man. That young man, Nigeria rejected him. He managed to represent the British people, and under their flag, he excelled. And he did Ethiopia with Nigerian flag. You don't see the disgrace. Although I heard they paid you more, that is not the issue. But the truth of the matter is that you will come back disgraced. Oh yes, now me talk. Okay, let me tell you the bottom line of this whole thing. Do you know why Nigeria will continue to fail and fail? It's because their hatred for Igbos no bound. And anything that I in Nigeria, as long as Akoni Badria, it is total failure. Or what are any two ways about it? But these guys, they want to force Ndibo to remain in Nigeria, to use the blood of Ndibo to continue running the machine that is propelling Nigeria to still exist. Nigeria. That is all they need to extract our energy, to extract our knowledge, to extract our resources, and make Nigeria to work for themselves. They, the politicians, including those from the so-called Igbo land or the Biafran territory, as you might call it. They are our biggest problems. Nobody is proud of this country. Sometimes Kenya actually didn't be in the Yahoo. Let me tell you, an average Yahoo guy is more patriotic to Nigeria than the politicians themselves. That is the truth. If you want to argue, go to your village and argue with your ancestors. But the plain truth is that these Yahoo boys are more patriotic Nigerians than the politicians. Because the money these politicians stole and, export these funds, launder these funds abroad, keeping them in the banks, every week, be giving them social security with the money these stupid politicians stole and send them abroad, bank it abroad. These Yahoo boys are busy repatriating these funds, whether legally or illegally. The way they do it is not my business. But the truth is that they are repatriating some of these funds back to Nigeria through the back door, which these criminal politicians have been exporting. And you tell me that you are proud of this thing that is called Nigeria. Nigeria is not working. Nigeria will never work. Especially for their hatred for Ndigo. Okay, then the under 20. Look at this under 20 people. These boys, I know they play their heart out, to be honest with you. I give it to them. But look at the squad. You don't see more than the Igbos in that squad do not make, it's not up to 5% or 10% of the entire squad. Now, go down the history of Nigerian football accomplishment. 1994, the Nations Cup, they won, I think 1992 or thereabout. Then Atlanta 96, the Igbos were the soul and the heart of those teams. That is the truth. Because we use our heart, we play our hearts out, we give our all, and it is natural. We excel in everything we do. If I'm many of you may not know, I played football. Growing up, I thought that one day my dreams for playing Nigeria would be a reality. But you know what? Nigeria is a dream killer. Obugo, so many dreams, many of them have perished because their hatred for Igbo, the hatred for an average Nigerian, not even an Igbo man, knows no bound. Oh yeah, the disappointment is heartbreaking. Even my elder brother, when I read his post this morning, I laughed. I laughed because the hatred that went from the ban. How can you have a whole team and you expect to excel without having reasonable number of Ndibo that will play their heart out? But because of the hatred, everyone from Ndibo, that this useless contraption, this British colonial contraption called Nigeria, because of it, Nigeria will never work. Away from that hatred, that it would be the graveyard for this damnable, or what you call this contraption called Nigeria. Honestly, okay, for this country, there is no hope. Even hopelessness self. You can never go to fight with this Nigerian green, white, green and come out without being disgraced. Oye Kolobo will tell you better. After being rejected by Nigeria, they fly Nigerian colors. Okay, don't see him. I don't want to talk too much. But my own worry now be say the people themselves, the more you look, the less you see. Or if I know, abracadabra. These politicians, they don't care. They are satisfied. They want this contraption to continue because they are beneficiaries. I blame you. You that is watching me, I blame you because we don't talk too much. We don't type too much. WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, social media, on our portal. But when it comes to trying to fix the problem, it's either you find them in church or you find them on social media. Does this add up? How will they solve their problem? How will social? It will propel the knowledge. Then after that, what do you do? What happens? We are battling that. We need to fix our homeland. Like I always say, I will always continue to mention this. I will always continue to say this, that we need to fix our homeland. We are not interested. My team, we are not interested in what is happening in Abuja to fix Abuja or to fix the entire Nigeria. We are first of all interested in our homeland. And our mama no Oyibo people call them charity begins at home. If we ask you to come out, let us fix our homeland. Let us flush out these men that are in government that have turned us as their new age slaves. So for us to flush them out, it is impossible. Lamenting. Let me tell you, it is high time we stop lamenting and take the bull by the horn. Take it or leave it. It is either we take over our land. But as far as we are concerned, we believe that the workable way, the practical way for us to do that is to take over government. How can you take over government? Through political revolution, through the instrumentality of politics. You may say it is impossible. There is no politics. Try it. That is why we call it a revolution. It is not business as usual. We will mobilize, and we're already mobilizing. Very soon, the shame of the Southeast, the failure of governance in the Southeast. Now, this platform, we will expose everything, we will mobilize everybody, and you will know that we are serious to to taking over our land. Some of you have been asking, what you are doing? How can we get Biafra? It is when we get Biafra that we will now fix our homeland. Who told you? Who is feeding you with that garbage? Who is feeding you with that garbage? No, but Biafra, you will fix our homeland. While you are waiting for Biafra to come before you start fixing your homeland, the House of Fulanis are in your doorstep, taking over your territory. They are using the instrumentality of government to persuade you. Very soon they could be seen and money again. By that time, you understand what I'm saying. It is either now, because the men in power in the southeast are the stooges. The Fulanis understand the power play and understand the powers of politics. And you are there doing buying and selling and talking trash. We either flush these men out now, or we live to regret it. And our children, our generations unborn, I wonder the kind of story they will tell about our generation. It will be a total failure. So, as you're listening to me, this is just like an announcement of the political revolution, People's Restoration Movement. I'll be wrapping it up here. That is where I'll be cutting the curtain. Get ready, get set to be part of this revolution. Everybody, it is now or never, because agwo no na Agrika. Agwo no na Agrika. There is fire on the mountain. No more sleeping. No more waiting. Continue to subscribe. If you have your own opinion or your submission, you are welcome. Drop it on the column. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. Like I said earlier, we are running short of what we are supposed to be bringing to you. There are a lot of things that are supposed to be exposed, but how can we are running within our resources. We want to go into investigative journalism, investigative report. But how can we go about it without having enough fun? If you like what we're doing, if you appreciate the efforts we are putting, we already put our faces and our life on the line. But you, if you are patriotic enough as an Igbo man, as a Biafran, support this platform to do more. Continue. The account details is that we are not even hiding. If they like, let them block the account. Now we and them. The only thing your only role is to just drop your widow's mite. We will announce it if you think you want to. The money will be properly accounted for. Every little kobo goes into, because we are using our fund to run this, and we are here. But Kamboge said, we will not be hearing this voice again. Probably I will go and manage my own business. It's a business. It's my own business to handle. I will go and mind my own business, and probably God will bless me through that way. Good. Now these people, you don't collect money. You know they say I'm talking again. Let me tell you, if you want this platform to continue on this path, which I believe you have been following and you enjoy, please, but I not say the matter, because it has gotten to this level. That is how I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for those of you who have been subscribing and sharing. We appreciate you. Continue. Don't relent. And I must tell you, we will not fail you. We have remained consistent. This platform, we see it, we say it. That is how it goes. BVI is not just a media platform. We are able